Get me out of here.
It's finally time for us to leave this dreadful place. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
As am I. I will begin activating the circle now.
Thank you, Edric. Let us depart, then, to the final Spring of Truths.
Pshoo! Interlude, Spring of Truths. Looks like we made it.
Yeah. Gods, look at this place.
I see. So the despair that has corrupted Lelia has also touched this holy spring.
Indeed it has. I know it must be painful watching this beautiful world you've created wither away. This world. That's what we were originally trying to save, wasn't it? What a load of crap that turned out to be. Everything we've been fighting for was one big fat lie. I wouldn't phrase it as such, really. This world may be fiction, yes, but it is an important fiction nonetheless. The four of you made it as an act of love against yourselves, or amongst yourselves, to keep each other strong during times of hardship. Surely something so precious is worth protecting, even if it is ultimately a fantasy.
Amitiel. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, the fact that the stories we made up could become real is kind of a miracle in and of itself, you know? But we mustn't forget that our ultimate priority is stopping the chaos that Lelia has caused, and hopefully save her in the process. Whatever stories we've made, whatever worlds we've conceived, they are nothing in comparison to her soul, and ours as well.
Of course, I never meant to imply otherwise. Now then, let us bring Lelia's name to the altar.
In a second. I have a funny feeling. Yeah, it added the chapel here. Amitiel had warned us that we might see more of Lelia's madness than we ever wanted to see. Now I think I realize what she meant. Our next destination was some kind of twisted chapel. You'd think a place like that wouldn't be filled with such oppressive despair, and yet... Indeed, if anything, it was a twisted representation of Lelia's faith, intermingled with her trauma and loneliness. I admit it was harrowing to see all of these cryptic hints as to her loss, her pain, her desperation, and for companionship.
It's so messed up. I'd bet you anything she lost her family. Maybe in some kind of a fire? It'd definitely explain why she was always so afraid of it, at least.
I feel like that is so obvious at this point it doesn't even warrant commenting. Yeah, gods, I can't believe we never made the connection before. Was she really suffering so much this whole time?
I believe so, and I also believe it was this pain that her subconscious was trying to express to you all through the ever-changing shape of this tower.
Once we conquered what this blasphemous chapel had to offer, we once again encountered the Dragon Guardian, Requiem. This time, however, it seems desperate, as though Lelia's earlier mistreatment spurred it to please its mistress, whatever the cost.
Or maybe it just really wanted to protect us from the truth we're looking for. I mean, isn't that why the Guardians exist in the first place? To keep the truth away from us? That's correct, but the three of you no longer need their protection, for you have the will and desire to face the truth on your own, and for that, I'm incredibly proud of you all. All of you, rather.
Thank you, Amitiel. But it was your guidance that brought us this far in the first place. Let's focus on our next stop, the last Spring of Truths, where we'll return Lelia's name and find out what really happened to us. We're going to find out what really happened to them. I'm not even going to run up there. We're just going to walk slowly. Then we're going to walk to the save crystal and save. Then we're going to walk slowly again. Also with small indentations. One on it is an inscription. The name of she whose love turned the world to ash. Memory journal.
This has to be it. The altar we're supposed to bring Lelia's name to. Gods, I'm so nervous.
It's not just you, Ruby. I'm not looking forward to this either.
Still your courage, everyone. No matter what may happen, the path of truth you've chosen will never lead you astray.
Your encouragement is appreciated, Amatio. Thank you. Now then, let us finish what we've come here to do. Yeah, let's. How do they know if they got them forwards or backwards?
Gah! My head! What the hell is this? This is the story of a friend you once loved dearly. A friend who, in her despair, betrayed your trust and corrupted this fantasy you held so dear. A friend whose unimaginable loss turned her love into a weapon, destroying everything and everyone it touched.
Melissa LeBlanc. April of 2005.
Then I turned this thingy and... Yay, I did it! Just like Mommy. Mommy always makes me breakfast, but today I'm gonna make breakfast for her, and Daddy too. They're gonna be so proud of me. Ah. It's hot! It's so hot! Mommy, Daddy, help me! Help me! I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry, Jackie.
It's okay, sweetheart. You're safe now. In a minute, the nice people in the ambulance are gonna make sure you're okay, so don't be scared, alright?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Why?
I just wanted to make breakfast for Mommy and Daddy. It was an accident.
Where are they? Where's Mommy and Daddy? No, she's asking that, isn't she?
Where's Jackie?
I think we should head to the ambulance now, little girl. You can tell us what happened after you check up.
But what about Mommy? What about Daddy and Jackie? Where are they? Mommy, Daddy, Jackie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, I feel bad at me. Grandma, the Reverend said God would forgive me for starting the fire. Is that really true? Melissa, let's go home. Grandma's tired, and I'm sure you are too. Huh? But... Okay.
August of 2017. Let's see, that's 12 years later. Alright, so first things first. When making a new character, you have to choose their race and class. Race determines what kind of stats they have, and class determines their abilities. Keep in mind that some classes can only be used by certain races. For example, any race can be a thief, but only humans can be knights. Though that's assuming you're playing strictly by the manual. If we play a custom campaign...
Whoa, slow down there, nerd. You can teach her about custom campaigns after she gets a hang of the basics. Seriously, tabletop games are hard enough to learn without know-it-alls overcomplicating things. It's okay, Myra. I really don't mind. The more I learn about this game, the more excited I am to play. Now, let's see what kind of character I can create. Oh, look at this. Druids are a class that harness the power of nature and its spirits to heal others. Though limited in their offensive spell set, they are the only class that can utilize earth-based magic, making them invaluable against the wind-aligned enemies.
A druid, huh? Heh, I kind of had a feeling you'd go for that one. You've got a pretty green thumb in real life, so it makes sense for your character to have one too.
Ah, is that a bad thing? To base your character off of yourself? Of course not. I think we all do, at least a little bit. I mean, why else would Ruby be such a hit with the ladies? Haha.
I think you're giving yourself too much credit there, Myra. Anyway, only elves can be druids, and elves have a lower constitution and defense than other races. Not to discourage you or anything, it's your character, after all.
That's all right. They also have higher magical aptitude, so it kind of balances itself out, don't you think? Now I just have to come up with a name, and a personality, and a backstory. I might need some help with this. Smells great already. This curry's gonna knock your socks and shoes off. How are those onions coming along, Pete?
They'll be coming along as soon as my eyes stop watering. Hey, Melissa, do you see the paprika anywhere?
That's weird. I thought I saw it by the... Gah!
What the hell did you do, Myra?
Don't look at me. I have no idea. But that's not important right now. Ryan, go get the fire extinguisher. It's in the utility room.
Right.
No. No. Mel, wait.
Melissa. Hey, are you...
I'm sorry. It's hot. It's so hot.
Melissa. Melissa, you're having a panic attack. Whatever this triggered in you is just a bad memory. Don't force on the fire. Don't focus on the fire, okay? Focus on me. Breathe. Easy does it. Nice and slow.
Peter, I... That was an ordeal. That's it. I've had it with this old thing. We're getting a new stove whether my dad wants to or not. I'm sorry, everyone, for freaking out like that. I just...
What are you apologizing for? You couldn't help it. And don't feel like you need to explain it to us. If something happened to make you that scared of fire, it's up to you to share that with us.
Peter...
He's right. But if you do want to talk about it one day, we're all ears. For now, let's just be grateful everyone's okay and order some pizza, alright?
Thank you. You're all such wonderful friends. The best I could ever ask for.
April of 2018. So another 6 years.
There. I'm ready, I suppose. Mom, Dad, Jackie, I hope you don't mind me coming to visit you today. I can't believe it's been 13 years without you all. I'd ask Grandma to come with me, but I don't think she's home yet. Although I wouldn't count on her saying yes, she hasn't wanted to go the past few years, after all. I wonder why that is.
We're controlling past Lelia. Well, I guess it's present Lelia. Present Melissa. Photos of a family of 3 and a baby.
I put these by my bed so their faces will be the first thing I wake up to in the morning. Maybe, deep down, I'm scared of forgetting them, or what I did to them.
A box of jewelry and other trinkets.
Mom wanted me to save this jewelry for my wedding day. I wonder if I'll ever get the chance to wear it.
Shelves filled with fantasy novels.
I must have read through these 100 times. I just can't get enough of them. Wizards and witches, swords and sorcery. It all makes life feel a bit more magical, you know?
A Bible lies among the other books on the shelf.
They say that God never gives us more than we can bear, but how could God expect me to bear this loneliness year after year?
What about this box? Oh, it's a laptop. It looks like a box to me.
I've still got a paper I need to write for class. I'll start it when I get home.
An alarm clock.
I try to wake up at the same time every day, so my sleeping schedule stays regular. Try being the key word there.
Oh, we all try. Can't check the bed. Plants. Fresh herbs sitting in the sunlight.
My basil plant is getting so big. And hopefully my mint will be ready in time for our next game session. Everyone seemed to like the tea I made with it last time, especially Peter. I didn't even know he liked tea.
A variety of flowers sitting in the sunlight.
When I move out, I want to get an apartment with a balcony. That way the flowers and herbs can get as much sunlight and fresh air as they need. It probably won't happen for a while, but it's a good dream, right?
Is this the same thing? Yes, it is. No, she's reminiscing the same thing again. No. A well-loved stuffed rabbit.
This rabbit was one of the only things to survive the fire. I really do miss sleeping with it. But it's so old and damaged already. I don't know what I'd do if it fell apart entirely.
Fair. Alright, anything on the table? Manuals and character sheets for the tabletop game, The Celestial Tower. Read some of them. Oh god, how much is this going to be? Read the manual. Thank you for purchasing the first edition of The Celestial Tower. Inspired by traditional tabletop RPGs, as well as classic fantasy video games, The Celestial Tower thrusts players into a world of magic and wonder, besieged by an ancient evil. In order to restore peace to the land, they must traverse the Celestial Tower, a massive procedurally generated dungeon that changes each time you play, and pits their fully customizable characters against the Game Master, also known as the Dark One. With shorter, more manageable campaigns and endless storytelling possibilities, we hope that the Celestial Tower provides an engaging experience for RPG newcomers and veterans alike. Now go forth, brave heroes, reclaim the Celestial Tower and change the fate of your world. That's the game we're playing now. Read the character sheets. Name, Lelia, level 6, race, Forest Elf, class Druid. A priestess from an order of elven druids who was separated from her tribe after attacks by monsters. While searching the land for what remains of her kin, she has become renowned as a wandering healer, aiding the sick and injured wherever she goes. Lelia is described as caring and motherly, loyal to those she cares about and to the gods she serves. However, her loss has also led to a fear of being alone, making her somewhat overbearing at times.
I've never made my own character before, so this one is really special to me. She's a healer, a heroine who faces hardship and loss with courage and faith. In a way, she's everything I wish I could be.
A trash can made from a floral basket.
Why buy a whole new trash can when I have all these perfectly good baskets lying around? It's a bit of creative conservation, if you ask me.
Drawers for clothing.
Maybe I should have picked something more formal for today.
What's the book say?
I've kept journals like this since I was a little girl. Writing my thoughts down helps me make sense of them. As much sense as it can, anyway.
Melissa's journal lies open. Save your game? Sure. Alright, we've put it off long enough.